from Hingley, I went to Preston. Can be depression, is you about that life? That's the question.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Altoona Curve taking on the Mid-Century Groundbreakers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher in this game, Babe Ruth.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Ripped on a line. Kiner pulls it down, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. End of a half inning of play. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at the ballpark, our starter in this one, number 39.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat, Jackie Robinson. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
0-1. To third, Nunez. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now let's have a look at the legends up and down the lineup for the Mid-Century Groundbreakers. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
That's towards center. Frazier should have this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The designated hitter.
Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Bounce to third. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 2nd inning coming up in the Bronx. No score. Top of the 2nd, and now here is Chavez Young. And fouled off. Ruth, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Aaron moving back for it. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
And now it's going to be Mason Martin. Strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One down. Lolo Sanchez, the next to hit, and that one a little bit high. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
On the corner for a strike, and a count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Hank Aaron. The pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Hank back in standing. And Garrick hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. Base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Ernie Banks. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And there's the strike. Oh, 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He circles the bases, and now they're out front. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. There's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him. 2 out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Grounded out his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bench off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Ground ball right side. Martin takes it to the bag, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now Abraham Gutierrez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now, Matt Frazier. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Glenn. Swings through that one. 0-1. Glenn goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Lifted in the air, right field. Hank grabs it on the run.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mike.
And now Mike Jarvis. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground right side. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Mays. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch just misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Foul ball there. The 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all, and they add on. It's 4-0. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
At the plate, Hank Aaron. And first offering is fouled off. Smash to the left side. In time to Martin. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here is Lou Gehrig. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Rips that one to right. Young makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Rip to third. Throws to first. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Malcolm Nunez. Slice down the right side. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Runner at first with no outs here.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
That smash towards center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
All over that one right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's now a two-run game.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Sanchez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Martin leads off second with nobody out. Banks. Now the throw to first on the run. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Now it's going to be Jacob Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. Gonzalez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gutierrez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And now the lefty, and down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Groundbreakers lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Ralph Kiner. The wind and the pitch. That's down and in.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line drive, and that's going to get into the corner. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Johnny Bench, and he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Next one misses. Ball 2. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do? To the right side, in time to Martin. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Eddie Matthews digs in now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 away with a runner at third. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Full there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Line to left. Matthews gone on the play. Runner tags from third. The throw is wild and it gets away. Tag and they got him. And somehow they get a double play out of this. And the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Matt Frazier. In there at the knees, strike one.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Line drive, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and now they trail by 1. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Fouled off. He was late.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Garrett makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's 4-4.
Huge game-tying at-bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one the other way. Diving, and he can't make the play. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead.
The throw to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The other way. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Mickey Mantle will hit next. And he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third. And it's now 5-4. No outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Willie Mays. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. To Naz Thomas, getting ready to go. DeYoung getting loose as well. Nobody out, runner at first. This one popped up. Glenn settles underneath it. One away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. Fought off foul.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
Slapped foul.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
And a pitch. In the dirt, blocked.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Garrett stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Mantle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
At the belt and fires. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes.
And that one gets away at the plate. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We're through 5. The groundbreaker is out. And welcome back. And now Lolo Sanchez. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Bounce to the right side. And they tag him out. Next is the designated hitter, Jacob Gonzalez. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Gonzalez, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the catcher, Abraham Gutierrez. And a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8, 2. The new pitcher in the game, Chase DeYoung.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Stan Musial. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. And a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Juan Minaya up and throwing. Thomas getting cranked up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Frazier hauls it in, and there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And the batter now, Eddie Matthews. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Jackie Robinson.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 0-2. And ball one.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1-2 now. Glenn. They get the force. That's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 6 full. Groundbreakers lead it 5. So coming into the game now on defense, Honus Wagner. He's in at shortstop. Well, 1-run game, and now Matt Frazier. Ruth back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And there's the strike. That's inside. Ball one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Hank going back on this one. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Glenn. 1 for 3. Ball one, no strikes. Right side. Aaron gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Mike Jarvis now at the plate. In there for strike 1. On the corner for a strike.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout. We'll face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Next pitch way upstairs. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands.
Rollie Fingers gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The tying run is 90 feet away. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So 2 down. Digging in is this way. Inning outfielder Chavez Young. First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Makes the catch, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Mantle. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
What a stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Now that's the designated hitter, Willie.
So now here's the DH, Willie Mays. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
The 0-1. And strike 2.
Yeah, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Mason Martin. The pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In the air out towards right center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Lolo Sanchez. First pitch just misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The wind of the pitch. Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive. That's a base hit. One down. Runner at first. Jacob Gonzalez digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Abraham Gutierrez will hit next. Bounced out to short. The underhand flip. They take the force out, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. So they turn things over to the righty, Juan Minaya.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Gehrig, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Tapped back up the middle. In time to Martin, and a quick out number 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Duke Snider, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground, right side. gathers and throws to first. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's a staying in the game on defense, Duke Snider. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Matt Frazier. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And that's too high.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Glenn. That's in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind to kick the pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Snider makes the grab. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Fly ball to right. Ball game.
Well, a 7-out save in this one. It's far from your standard save, but he did what was necessary to help his team get the win. And see a guy pitch like this, it's very inspiring for other guys down in the bullpen.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.